Hello and welcome. Welcome back to BloodtideStories, Dust Haven, Episode 4. Uh, got a few announcements today. One, I'm sure a lot of you have seen a lot of the rebranding as of late. A lot of things are being set up, and the server is changing every day. You can follow our socials at BloodtideStories on Facebook, YouTube, Patreon. I just want to remind you guys again, the comic is coming. I'm very excited on the creation. I just got in contact with an editor, and I'm hoping that he takes me on because he does a lot of great work. That being said, if you want to follow any of the socials, please go ahead and do so. It's under BloodtideStories wherever you want to find it. That being said, unfortunately, we will be losing one character today. Doe has unfortunately had more on her class roster this semester than anticipated, and she will no longer be joining us for sessions at the moment. But we still have 5 characters in our cast too here to entertain you. And you know what? Let's enjoy it. That being said, any episode would not be a good episode without maybe Hamster Dad telling us what happened last week and all of the traumatizing things he participated in.
Of these things are alleged. There's no proof. No one else saw it. No one else. Not one. Anyways, last we left off, we have begun to make our way into Zelcaster proper, moving about the streets and the side roads until I believe we came across a clothing store of some kind, or at least it used to sell clothing and uniforms for more labor-intensive work. Turns out there was some silver thread tripwire along one of the walls and movement in a back room. So we took a look at it. Creepy as hell. There was dolls and chalk drawings. And I think a drawing on a paper, but I didn't see that one. You know, for totally not creepy reasons. After some shenanigans and acquiring the silver wire, we entered the back room where we met our first specially mutated husk, known, after I had to rack my little brain about it, shadeless. Children taken by this affliction that are still possessed of their childish innocence and adolescence. Known for stalking individuals that they view as parental figures before eventually, succumbing to their baser hungers and instincts. I wonder who they could be. After that, and they screamed, we had to leave, which led us to trying to rapidly leave our location with, I believe it was our resident rogue, noticing that 4 Husk had made their way running down the road towards us, to which we had to dispatch them. Not after they, got a couple bites in me. Just a few. Just a few. Leading us to have to, originally, I wanted to use the jug, but according to the resident mad doctor, the jug is for in state of emergencies. And so we had to, carouse Pebbles to provide what he was here for. A very unpleasant circumstance.
We're no longer friends anymore.
And after, making a vow to never tell my daughter, who is now conscious again, we began to make our way back down. I believe we were in an old... Where were we?
You were in a townhouse that you guys had staked
townhouse,
up in.
Yes. And now we pick back up, leaving the townhouse, or at least trying to.
Absolutely. And last we left off, Sasha was, or sorry, it was Sasha, or was it Mr. Pigman, who was putting away Pebbles in his emaciated state?
I don't remember. I think Sasha was doing it.
Sounds good. Well,
I just realized I was muted. Yeah, Sasha.
Oh, you're good. All right. Well, that being said, kids, what would you like to do?
Now that we've freshened up, shall we be on our way?
Yep. Oh, man. Remember to keep your wits about you about that shadeless. I'll try to... Let me double check what my exploration activity is.
Having slight
No.
issues, but I'm fixing it.
I wonder if I would know how long they would stalk, or maybe how far they would stalk with husk lore.
You've already
5
attempted to
heard.
check against them, so
You're right. You're right.
let me. There we go. Nope. Oh, maybe it was like this. I'm fucking up the settings, guys. The cameras, they're fucked.
Oh no! Help! Help!
There we go. They're fixed. Okay.
Help me!
You don't have a camera on. I don't need to help you.
Help!
All right, there we go. Sorry, I fixed it. Yeah, so want to head out, want to stay, rest a little bit. How are we feeling on health and all that good jazz?
Good on health. I'm good on spells and such, I believe.
Yep,
think
I'm also good
everybody's
on
rested.
spells, yep. You know, got all my focus points, all my spell slots.
Oh,
Yep,
and
same here, same here.
just a quick stream reminder, a lot of your potentially a lot of your Amazon gift subs have probably relapsed and you have to do those manually. So if you want to support the stream with an Amazon Prime sub, please go ahead and do so like Steve just did. Yeah, all the support helps.
Oh.
Helps me fund getting the editing done for YouTube and being able to provide art for my players and make sure that we're having a fun time. And we greatly appreciate all the support you guys give us.
I think the plan, God, is to just continue safely making our way towards our destination and keeping our wits about us.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. If you want to be mundane about it, sure.
Sir, I'm a hamster. I think mundane is preferable, actually.
I don't exactly want an eventful time while I'm outside the walls. I'd love for it to be as boring as possible, but
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
we will not be running into that luck today.
Yeah, you know, we could get
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, kind of back outside, backtracking
Mhm.
in our direction of the mission. I believe we're still going to the
Yep.
seaside market.
Correct.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. We'll get our travel on as we get through these hex tiles of things. Honestly, there should be hex tiles. I haven't made them yet. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. Nerd.
Yeah.
Since you're a class favorite, I'm gonna go down the list, starting with you.
What in the goddamn?
So I have this funny, great little roll chart. Kind of jazz things up, maybe add some things to the story.
Hey, what about a very non-eventful mundane
Hey,
time?
yo.
Would this chart perhaps be labeled an event type of chart?
Some would say there's at least 30 events on it minimum.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
Easy, just go in one of the 30.
Yeah. Just no.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't hit the horde because we can't deal with that.
You guys don't want to fight the troop
What?
yet?
No.
Nerd, can you go ahead and roll me a hidden D100?
Oh, it's hidden too. Fantastic! Wow, I love that. I love that so much.
All right.
Time to watch his face to make sure nothing bad's happening.
Hey, should I be able to see anything?
No, because we're on the
Okay.
roleplay screen.
Oh no, I have a black screen.
No,
That's
Oh
why
no,
I'm
we're
I
we're,
know.
we're
saying
currently on
that.
random encounter 1.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Okay.
guys should not worry
Just
unless
checking.
unless we're in a combat situation, so you guys are good.
Cool. Easy peasy.
All right. So with that roll, yeah, actually, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Can I have my Silverfang members and only my Silverfang members to make a perception check, please? You may get a +2 circumstance bonus to this result if you are trained in Silverfang lore.
Hey man,
Yeah.
but I'm also searching. What's up, man?
Unfortunately, this is like the equivalent of Thieves' Cant in 5e. If you don't know it, you don't know it.
Oh, we got a little symbol system, possibly? Would make sense.
Damn, bro. Fucking Steve said, "I see it." All right. Yeah, CC Palm.
Pigman eyes are sharp.
You know that one of the signature old order kind of sigils rests in a small kind of, I don't know technically if the column of a house holding up like a balcony has a specific name, but you notice like this little sigil drawn, kind of sketched into the pillar. And you were normally told during your training that if you were to ever see one of these symbols, it kind of just looks like a circle with a heavy blade on it. The one that you're wielding, CC.
Yeah.
That there would likely be something there in a time of need.
I'll call out to Palm, who's like a little bit ahead, still scouting, and I do like a little whistle, like with my fingers, and I point over to the building, kind of like usher him back, and I'm like, I think there's something in there for us, or possibly shelter. We should check it out. That symbol there.
You are right. That is the symbol for a potential cache. Or if it's a safe house, that also helps.
Probably good to know. And I'll relay to the people behind us, to everyone behind me as well, and just kind of be like, possibly some goodies, possibly Silverfang cache could be useful. Might be a good place to hide in case we run into trouble. Good to know. And then I'll actually put my hand like on the symbol, and I'm like, keep your eyes out for this.
Usually good things when you see that symbol.
Yeah. Don't think I'm technically supposed to tell everyone, but I mean, in the event that we get split up, if you see one of these, it's, good practice to head that way.
All right. So heading up.
Mhm.
So you guys see that this specific house is sort of detached. It's not so much a townhouse. It is more of like a deluxe double. And the stone on both sides is not connected to the other buildings on this block. You see that the upper floor is kind of sagging a bit from the wear and tear of not being maintained and the elements. You see that the front windows are boarded from the inside, and through the several planks that have been torn loose and hanging crooked off the shattering glass, you guys see a few rooms. As you approach the door, I assume that you're going to open it. Inside, the air feels stale and slightly cold. You see dust coats the floor thick enough to preserve your footprint. You see one thing in the corner of your eye, and by thing I mean a disturbance in the dust. Like a piece of furniture has recently been dragged from room to room by the distortion of this dust and grime. And you notice another mark, all the way down the hallway, leading to a singular oakwood door.
I'll hold my finger up, like just the universal, like, be quiet type of thing, and I'll like point over to the dust and then like to the door and kind of, well, make my way over there. It's hard to do quietly, so I may have I may relinquish the front runner role here to Palm, who might be able to sneak up and like check it out.
Yeah.
You're-
I'll
You're free to
I'll
also.
make sure.
You're free to also communicate in character.
Marius is just focused on now that Kimmy is cognizant. He is just, on the shoulder, looking around, sat on his little butt, just, watching the rear, just being very careful. He is very worried about the residents' shade list that may show up.
Yeah.
So as the Silver Fang are doing their thing, he's just like, all right, good on them, I guess.
Yeah. Before we make it towards the door, I am going to make sure there's nothing in the room that seems there was recent movement.
Sure. Yeah, you can make me a perception check. I heard the dice and then I heard it twice. Yeah, as you look around a bit, you notice that a desk was brought from the drawing room to the dining room and has now standing in one of the windows to kind of barricade it. The one thing that catches your eye, though, is when you take a closer look at the door that CC has pointed out, you do see what seems to be some sort of trap. You can't quite tell from this distance exactly which type, though.
Alright. I guess I'll speak up. Seems like we are currently alone, but that door is trapped, so I'll see what I can do about it.
Nice.
I'll make my way over the door and see if I can attempt to disable it.
So as you approach the door and you kind of, look around, you see that when you get there, you see a thin black cord stretches just above ankle height, nearly invisible beneath, the dust. You see that it follows all the way to a little nook that has been carved into the wall, and you see a spring-loaded mechanism hidden that you wouldn't otherwise notice if you weren't looking. And you see a release panel and a very jagged-looking spike from the panel itself.
What you smelling over there? Marius blinks from where he's sat on. He's squinting, or at least trying his best to squint.
Quite the nasty shard of metal that would have jabbed into one of you had I not spotted this.
Oh,
Ow.
good job.
Yeah. And I'll take out some tools and have to disable it.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a thievery check. I don't have the ping out for this, so just go ahead and roll it open.
Yep. 16?
It doesn't go off, but it doesn't disable, unfortunately. Speaking of, let me go ahead and refresh your guys' hero points, because I always forget to do that. All my clients will contest.
Yeah. Well, I guess they'll see me kind of mutter under my breath something sackcloth, which I would notice as CC would know as God damn it.
Yeah, I kind of immediately, I like put my arm up to like back up like with everybody in case like something really bad's about to happen, but
and I'm going to attempt it again.
All right.
18?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
You see, as you are able to disable the mechanism, the spike pushes out about 6 inches and goes slack.
Okay. All right. Got the trap. We'll be safe to cross.
It looks like it was definitely made to take someone's Achilles heels, both of them preferably.
Hey,
Yes.
For hamster brain.
Yeah, hamster brain for sure.
I'm not gonna say what came to mind. If anyone has seen Salmonella Academy, you'll know. You're real ones. If you find other small traps, I mean, he holds up his tiny little hands. I'm kind of small, so if you can't reach something, I could try and break it. You know,
I'd prefer to hopefully not trigger the trap.
But if it's broken, how can you trigger it? He blinks at you with his -1 wisdom. No, -1 intelligence. Excuse me.
Okay, you could break it outright, or you can make it spring unexpectedly in a unpredictable manner.
Yeah, what happens if it makes a bunch of noise?
That too. That's the big one. Especially out here outside the wall. Anyway.
All right.
Alright, well, if you'd like, I can enter the door first. I mean, I don't believe that the Husk will set up traps, but I mean, I've been wrong before.
Do you want me to be with you, CC?
Yes, please.
All right. He gently, like the little hamster hand, pats Kimmy on the side of the face before he just leaps onto CC's shoulder.
I don't sense any of them nearby, but normally I could tell if they're hiding close.
Well, you can. Great job.
Sorta.
You know.
Yeah.
See, this is why you went to them soul folk. You know, you got talent. Ain't like your old man swinging at rocks. He like puffs out his little chest, a little proud.
Yeah, I'll approach the door and then I'll just kind of like swing it open as usual.
Yeah, you swing it open and you see it leads down to a set of stairs that kind of winds and bends onto itself as it goes down to a sub-basement.
Might be someone down here. If the trap's not disabled and the window's barred, it's probably something down here.
Can Hamster Dad smell anything weird as the doors open? Or is it just dust?
Yeah, the smell of rotting flesh.
Ugh. Hey. I prefer rotting flesh over to iron. A lot of iron. The little whiskers on the hamster's face kind of move. He's like, nope, yep, nope, rotting flesh, yep.
Yep. I'd hate to find somebody that's succumbed to their wounds, but I'd also hate even more to find a Husk. So,
all right,
keep on guard.
Understood, big man.
Since it's seeming like it's going to be a little bit more close quarters, I will be dual wielding the boltcaster and my fang-like blade as we go down.
Sounds good. As you guys trickle on down into the basement, you see that the basement seems to be like kind of like a sort of, standard canning area, stuff like that. This person seemed to enjoy the more rustic fantasies of life, even though he or she was in a metropolis. They enjoyed, doing small things like canning and preserving and making sourdough. And this person was very connected culinarily. You can see as you look to the shelves. This kind of takes away from the contrast to the headless dead body on the ground and the head roughly about 2 feet behind it, as if it rolled off of the shoulders of the individual. And in a tense lining, you see a silver chain streaking across north to south of the building. And you see a note with a light fang blade stabbed into the workbench in a backpack.
Yeah.
Well
What's the
done.
note read?
I don't know who I'm writing this for, but maybe no one. I think that's the part that hurts me the most. I used to believe in somebody would be coming for me. Maybe with the High Fang Draven, or one of the old patrols, or anyone. But for the past few days, every sound outside has made me paranoid. Every step, every knock, every voice I've heard calling me. I've stopped thinking about it. There isn't anyone coming. I keep trying to remember what everything looked like before the veiling, and I'm losing pieces of it. I can't remember my mother's face. I can't even remember the face of my daughter. I remember the warmth of the sun, but I can't remember what sunlight felt like anymore, especially on my face. I remember my mother's garden, but I cannot remember what the colors of the daffodils were. I remember the people better when they are dead now. That's a terrible thing to realize. I say this as my last memories, as unfortunately I cannot stay here anymore. The amount of grief I've suffered, I cannot bear stay in this world any longer.
Yeah, I've like read that out loud to everybody, and I fold it up, and I kind of like tuck it like into my breastplate. Is there anything on their body? I mean, even like like an emblem or anything from the body.
Yeah, do we get dog tags?
Yeah,
you would have a silver fang crest that would be pinned onto your armor of some sort, depending on what style you wear. But yeah, that is actually on the book bag.
Oh.
Gotcha. I will take it off the book bag and put it into my bag along with the note, and be like, we'll return this to headquarters for a proper burial, or at least an honoring.
I think Marius just
We
kind of looks
should-
to you, CC. Oh, go ahead.
We should bury him properly. We shouldn't leave his body like this.
Would it be protocol to do that in the field?
No, protocol would be to burn if necessary, but if the corpse does not seem like it is going to immediately huskify, typically, unless you can.
Very hard to do without a head. Very smart of
Yes.
the silver fang to know.
Yeah.
I'll kind of turn and I'll be like, as much as I'd love to, give them a proper burial, digging a hole deep enough would take hours. And then normally we would just burn the body, but that would attract a lot of attention. I mean, we've been hearing screams outside since we've left, and while it seems inhumane, the Silver Fang decapitated themselves as proper procedure to not become a husk. So
yeah,
I will honor their wishes, and they'll be remembered properly when this is returned. And we can even make a mission to come out here and retrieve the body at a more convenient time.
yeah.
Why'd you have to read the letter aloud, man? Damn. Marius is just like rubbing his face. The members of an actual militant organization being like, uh-huh. The guy who used to just be a silver miner just rubbing his face like, holy shit.
No.
Sorry, in case you guys forgot, there's Grimdark warning.
Yeah.
In case you guys forgot, sad.
Sad.
Unfortunately, sometimes we must discuss realistic topics.
Yeah. What's in the bag?
Yeah.
That's
Tell him
crazy.
to loot.
Everyone looks at
Yeah,
the everyone
waste
looks at the
anything.
letter. So what's in the bag?
Yeah.
You see that there is one silver salve, a bottle of holy water, some chalk, and a journal. Now, my Silver Fang members, you know what these journals are. Of course, your characters don't. Or, sorry, not the players don't, but your characters do. So this is a new talisman that I have introduced that is a faction-based talisman. It is a talisman that you can affix to your armor. And if you were to use Husk lore to identify a Husk, you may absorb the talisman as a free action to give yourself a +3 circumstance bonus to that recall knowledge check. As it kind of works like a bestiary, it provides you with some information at the time of your kind of conception of the character of the creatures. It's to help you learn some basically like an infield guide per se.
Yeah. Very cool. Then I suppose that you have to already have that lore to be able to use the talisman.
Correct.
So then I will take the talisman.
Yeah, I don't have that until next level, sadly.
All right, I am adding the silver salve to your guys' sheets.
The poor rogue being like, I don't have the skill right now. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Marius, do you have salve?
No, I do not.
Go ahead and take this. We were given provisions from the Silver Fang.
Do you have a weapon, Marius, that you use?
Let me just pour it on my teeth.
Yeah, unfortunately, it has to be the one melee weapon or thrown weapon specifically.
Yeah.
Do we get him little knuckle dusters, little hamster-sized knuckle dusters?
Well, I mean, you do. So
Tiny
your
hand
full
wraps of power.
plate comes with gauntlets. If you really wanted to add them to your inventory, you could coat those. But that's the only way you could technically use them, unfortunately.
Oh, true. Oh yeah, they do come with gauntlets. So let me add gauntlets. Let me add gauntlets. Hold on.
Most plate-based armors do. Most,
yeah,
I
because
say.
it's agile and freehand.
I have a question that I never thought to ask before, because normally in Galarian this is never an issue. So my character sheet has the equivalent of 3 silver pieces. Do I actually have 3 silver pieces?
We're still using the money conversion, but yes.
Okay, because the reason that I'm
for needle
asking
darts,
is
yes,
because
correct.
of needle darts.
You may
Okay.
use it as a substitute for a material for needle darts.
Okay.
That is correct.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, since silver is at a premium in this world.
Yeah. So normally you guys are dealing with paper money that has been produced called kesh. Although I don't have the ability to change that in Foundry, I wish I did. I'm sure there's a module out there somewhere that I can do that with. But that would require me to convert every single item in the compendium to a kesh value. And I don't want to do that.
We can just reflavor it. It's all good.
But yeah. Typically,
that's
most of your gold, a gold is about 10 kesh, and a silver piece is 1 kesh.
I just had that moment of revelation of going, do I actually have a physical piece of silver in this world?
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
I have my silver. I have my silver weapon.
For the sake of because like the difference between my gauntlet and my teeth is just a single dice. I think it's also funnier to think about the hamster punching someone.
Yes.
And also being able to make use of the salve.
Yeah.
Will probably be smarter. So I will. I took the salve and I added gauntlets to my sheet.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I got my dukes.
I don't have a item yet. I will yell at Sarfi to make one for me soon. I know she's listening right now. Hello, I got work for you soon. But yeah, if you decide to use it today, we'll deal with that at that point. But yeah, it's just a talisman. It's a one-time use. Once you've consumed it, it's gone. It is a rare talisman, though. Just keep that in mind. Not everyone is going to have them.
Boss-ish stuff. Probably what I would.
It's sort of like an organic talisman per se. Like these talismans aren't produced in such a way that they'd be readily available, and so when you find a dead Silver Fang member, typically you'll find their bestiary, which they're required to have on them to share information with about different supernaturals that they've fought over their course of their careers.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. I do have another thing to toss to Palm. I'm gonna toss you a mirror. Like, go ahead and add or wait, I can add it to the party stash, and then you can just drag it to.
Also,
you. I
don't
just
forget
realized
the
that
silver wire.
I won't. Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the silver wire.
You have to clean the
Yep.
dry blood off of it.
Very useful though. Yeah, I'll toss the mirror in there. Very good for checking around corners and stuff. Thought I would need it, but since you're gonna be the scout, it's gonna be much more useful in your hands.
Alright.
Also, Echo, I demand
Hmm?
you rename the party to the B team, as has been discussed.
You guys are the C team.
We're the
Oh.
C
Ouch.
team. All right.
Murdered.
We'll change it. We'll
So-
change us to the
So
C
the
team,
the
please.
A team is Lemosini, Cassidy, Draven, and Ren. The B team are
That's
their
fair,
side
that's
characters: Reyna, Godwin, Shama, all that, and then you guys are the C team.
Okay. Well, rename the party stash to the seed team, please. Gotta wear the badge.
All right.
I ain't striving to be level 20. I'd be happy if I make it to 5.
Listen, they can be team A and B, but we can be team 1.
Oh my god, you're so right. We're number
1, 2,
1.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 1 in our hearts.
That's why we're
You gotta
magic.
take
everyone-
the wins where you can get them.
And it's the light fang blade.
It is a standard.
light fang.
Yes, it is a
Okay.
standard. This
Uh,
person, based off of their insignia, was the same rank as you, and
Okay.
yeah, you don't know them based off of the decomposition and stuff. You guys aren't sure who this actually is for the Silver Fangs. Likely was probably some rogue recruit that couldn't mentally withstand, the traumas that they've endured throughout the course of the veiling, and probably decided to huck it alone. You're not quite sure of the
Sasha's
history.
gonna
Sasha, sorry, go ahead.
Sasha's gonna go to CC and say, "Do we plan on staying here long?"
No, just checking in. Whenever we see that symbol, there could either be extra supplies for wandering silver fangs, there could be safe houses, there could be, all sorts of things. Essentially, it is a if you are a silver fang, come over here. There's something for you.
Yeah. In this case, it was a doomed rescue mission, but
Is it problematic if we stay here long?
No, other than just the rotting body. But if need be, we could always come back here, and it'd make for good lodgings.
We
This-
cannot bury body, but I can spend some time preparing body if we are willing to sacrifice
Yes.
some time.
Acid bath.
I can.
Sorry.
I might be able to help with that.
You know what?
Yeah.
It seems important enough, and I wouldn't mind spending a little time doing this.
It is
Ah.
respectful.
I would like
Well-
to. I'll let you guys roleplay more, of course, but I would like for you guys at the end of this to disclose the amount of time you're spending.
Well, I will keep the door shut while y'all do your niceties. I don't know how to help, so I'll just keep the door from opening. So, good luck. You got this, kid. He gives a thumbs up to Kimmy before kind of hopping off of. He kind of just like awkwardly hops off CC's shoulder and just kind of scuttles over to like the door that opened up to this, and just kind of goes to shut it and just hang from like the doorknob and just try to keep like it from turning.
Is this where I punish you guys?
I'll
Yeah,
kind
why?
of I'll talk with Palm, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
I guess I don't really think about it much anymore, but I get protocol does feel. I mean, it doesn't feel disrespectful to me, but I get to them. It probably feels a little bit weird to just leave a dead person to lie, but
they're not going to become husk, which is the most
I-
important thing.
Guys, I am actually trained in burial rites. It is kind of one of the things that they. Yeah.
Yeah,
That I
she's one of them
do.
soul folk. Yeah,
Yeah,
smart. Yeah.
I don't
For sure.
believe any of us have a shovel.
Yes, more so that was the issue, is that even with 3 of us digging, I mean, this is gonna take upwards of 2 hours of daylight. That was more my thing. I wasn't trying to come across as uncaring or unsympathetic to a life lost, especially someone of my order, but it was more so the importance of making haste while we have daylight.
Daylight's a relative term around here.
True.
It is ultimately up to you, CC, but if you would like me to
No, no,
clean
no.
the body,
Oh,
I can.
Yes, absolutely. I will let you two take over as long as we can. What is it that you're gonna do? You're gonna prepare the body, kind of clean it, make it seem fine, and then maybe we wrap it, or do we want to go outside and dig?
No, I can clean, wrap. That would be sufficient. We do not need to dig. Maybe to do something a little bit about the smell, in case we need to come back here.
Is that all right for you as well, Kimmy?
Yeah, I mean, I know the words. I know the rights, and
Understood.
so for preparing the body, and so that we can make sure that his soul is properly guarded.
May their soul reach the curators. I understand. You don't want them to come back as a vengeful spirit or wander aimlessly. You're wishing them the best by getting them where they need to be.
Yes.
At this
I've-
part
you
of the
know-
conversation, Marius actually turns from where he's holding the door. Wait, there's no ghost in here, right? As y'all are just like, yeah, gotta like give him his barrier rights.
I believe that's what they're trying to prevent. Actually, your daughter is smart. I didn't even give thought that we may come back here and there may be vengeance.
Give me please right now, please. Papa doesn't want to be haunted, please. Thank you. That'd be great, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you guys, and I'll just I'll sit and watch and kind of take it in and try and be my own version of respectful, even if I'm kind of like.
Yeah.
But I won't hurry you. So
Yeah.
how much time would you both like to spend on it?
I would say, it's probably something, especially with the world as it is. These are not long drawn out rituals. So however much time it would take Sasha to prepare the body, Kimmy would be able to fit her words to that.
Oh, during the time, yeah. You don't need the body to be prepared to start performing.
Yeah.
You would start performing. They would
right.
start fixing, and so.
And we would essentially try and synchronize it. So I would say, what, half hour?
That sounds amazing.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I don't like how you said that, GM. But you know what? I'm holding the door, so we should be fine.
To the basement.
This door, I'm like the strongest doorstop.
To the basement.
Hodor.
Curiosity.
Yeah,
The densest doorstop known to man.
Tungsten cube doorstop.
Go ahead.
The dust was moved a little bit. Like, how fresh is this body? Like, how much time did we just miss them
Why don't
by?
you go ahead and roll me a medicine check to evaluate that situation? Or in your case, I'll allow you to use crafting.
Private or public?
This is private.
Private. Here you
Kimmy, if you want to participate in this, you may do so. Medicine check.
I don't have any medicine skills.
You don't have any medicine skills? Oh, honestly.
They're not a
I'm
support.
a hero.
They're a
I
blaster.
don't
Hey,
heal
don't-
things.
Don't sass me.
I'm
Okay,
your
so you can
created
sass us?
class.
Yeah,
you're-
'cause that's
you
how it
literally-
works.
Yes, he can sass us. That is the problem.
You're my abuse
literally-
goblin.
You literally made the class like this is a divine blaster. No
So,
heal is on this
Does it
train.
mean that she couldn't be trained in medicine?
No,
I am trained
Not
in
trained
medicine
in
in nearly
medicine.
every character I make.
that's true. But no, she is not trained in medicine. She is
Why don't you
a
use my
vengeful
words
little
against me
street
with the
rat.
class I created? I'll blow you up. I don't care what your hamster cult would do to me. I will take you out.
It's not my cult. I did not ask them to make a cult.
I receive
Our
Marius
very
is
threats
not a
own,
god who
every
wanted
day
to be
if I ever
worshipped.
kill Marius.
our very own L. Ron Hubbard.
I strive every day to get you all a Marius plushie so I don't die one day in my sleep.
So I don't. So I'm not hexed. I'm not cursed. So my name is not plagued with dark magic.
Somebody likes a match in my fucking gas tank. But yeah. Sasha,
I rolled. It took me a while to figure out how to do a blind.
you're good. The answer is 5 days.
Okay. The blood's not going to be useful. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
past its due date. It was past its due date an hour after death.
Oh no.
Blood typically goes bad in an hour without proper care, by either alchemical means or by cold means. Yeah, so Marius, real quick, as they're doing this,
hey, what's up?
you're holding onto that basement door, right?
Yeah.
So
Gotta keep it from
you're kind of small enough to where your character would probably reflexively look under the crack just to check for feet.
Yeah.
Would you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, sure, bud. You know, that sounds great. That just sounds, lovely.
That fucking ring baby again.
No, but don't. Not the ring. But it's gonna be. I'm gonna be looking down. It's like,
So-
Marius, it's just really dark, and then you realize it's a dark eye staring at you, and then I'm gonna believe the scream. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and cry.
Marius, so this is where I start to punish you guys, right?
Oh,
So,
boy.
I have no idea what you mean.
Nobody said they were closing the front door.
No, we didn't.
Nope.
Yeah,
we
nope.
didn't.
I'm closing this.
And I'm
one,
not
you
going to
know?
be too critical on you guys, but I would like for this to be a teaching moment. Marius, as you look under the door, you don't see a
hate
husk,
his
you don't
teaching
see feet.
moments.
You see an ominous smoke start to roll up the stairs of the front door.
Huh?
It's supernatural in nature. It was not foggy when you entered the house, and it is too dense. You feel like something in your hamster senses kind of tingles your whiskers.
Can I recall knowledge on what this smoke might be?
You may not.
Oh, it's like that. It's like that, huh? Marius looks at the ominous fog,
Yes.
turns back. About how deep into their preparing of the body is
This probably happens
Sasha.
about 3/4 of the way through. Just so you remember, that door is still open.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back. Just gonna. Hey, I'm just gonna.
You're not going alone.
Hey,
Yeah,
nope,
going
I'll
alone.
go up.
Hey, there's like an ominous fog coming in from the front door. I'm just gonna. Just give me a moment.
A
And
fog.
Marius, a
An
bit in like
ominous-
Marius in a bit of like a bumbling panic, because like his daughter's up to, like his daughter's doing her thing, Sasha's doing his thing. He's kind of freaking out. She's like, I'm just gonna go close the front door.
No, Marius, you're not going alone to do that.
Quickly, come on, kid, let's go, come on. As he like he only opens the basement door a crack
Dog.
because that's all he needs. Yeah.
Dog. Dog.
Oh my God! Look at
Dog.
that dog! Look at that dog!
Look at that gremlin.
Oh, dog.
He started,
Oh my God, dog.
he started
Aw.
whining for attention, so
Yeah, it's okay.
What a sophisticated.
I'm
dog.
trying to be
Don't go
dramatic, dog.
When you said dog, I panicked a little bit, and then I looked at the screen.
Ominous fog.
Those
dog.
dogs.
Ominous fog dog.
Ree was truly traumatized when we did the beta test for this system in this campaign.
Yes.
You guys will meet this
Dogs.
variant husk soon, but
I
there-
don't want to.
there's the goodest boy that sticks his tongue down your
Don't
throat.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
Yeah. It was.
Gonna go-
It was.
I don't like that. I'm gonna go close
Uh,
that door now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who's going up exactly to deal with this door?
Me as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
I will be
yeah,
going up.
All right.
So
So
Palm,
we're gonna talk about
Palm,
this.
CC, and Marius.
We're gonna
Yeah,
talk
what's
about
up? What's up? Yeah, what's up, man?
So you see as the fog rolls into the front door a little bit, and you see as you guys get to the entrance, the fog also seems to slip between the buildings. Is a little thinner, coiling very low to the ground. Of course, in your face, Marius, but for the rest of everyone in existence, you see that it starts to supernaturally thicken, and some of the loose stones and buildings and broken cartwheels and sort of lampposts that have kind of littered the city over the years have nearly vanished from your vision. The street starts to become pale and starts to shift a bit, and your vision is nearly reduced to about 2 feet in front of you. And you hear the sounds of something swaying in the distance. And as the fog deepens around you and narrows down to that few feet of visibility, you see again all the shapes of these old homes and leaning shops appear and disappear. And somewhere ahead, something drags across the stone deliberately. And then you hear it stop. And in a moment in this silence, you hear the wet hushing sounds of the fog rolling deeper into the house, sliding over the cobblestone as it comes up the stairs. And you see hundreds of red eyes start to appear from the fog. What would you like to do?
Politely close the door.
Sorry, we're closed.
I'm sorry, we're closed. You know, hey, yep, just gonna, yep, mhm. Just, yep, all right. like back up to the door, looking up at CC and Palm. Just terrified, but he's just like, I'm gonna hold this door closed. Yep. Mhm.
I'll like usher you to come this way. We'll close the basement door. We'll like, I'll try and like get you to come over.
Is there a lock on the front door that we just closed?
Would any of you have any dead curiosity to what is happening outside and would likely watch through the windows?
Fuck no.
No, bro, you crazy?
I'm backing up, and while they go back down into the basement, I'm rearming the fucking trap at the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. Do you have any dreaded curiosity of the unknown? No, I'm a dumb miner who has a kid.
Where is the white
door.
women at? I need them to investigate. Robin,
But
get up
downstairs,
these
doing a
fucking
funeral.
stairs.
We're busy.
We're busy.
We're busy.
Why don't we leave both of the white women downstairs? Come on.
I was gonna say, literally, both of the people who would be curious are down the stairs busy. And you know what? Great. They're
Okay,
swimming.
I would be infinitely curious, but I also know better than to put my big pig face in a window. I mean, I could pretend to be on a platter. I'll get like a dish and put my head on it, but
I've got an apple for you here.
you got an apple for me to bite.
Yeah, so we close the door, we lock the door, then after locking
Easily.
the door, CC and I go back behind the trap's rearmed, and then we all huddle in the basement.
Yeah, I
Like
tell everyone to
traumatized-
shut up and hide, and we're gonna
No,
pretend like nothing happened.
don't worry. I am sorry. If you won't indulge me, I will force you to indulge.
Nah,
Oh, I
nothing.
hate that. Hey, maybe someone should go to that window. I don't like. I don't
No,
like. the
you've
idea-
already
okay.
you've already decided to
Too
make
late.
your
Too
decision.
late.
And unfortunately, the one that has to survive this trauma is Marius, because he's the only one
What?
that is going to be able to perceive this due to his
Why?
stature.
Why? Why? Why are you singling me out, bro? What's up? What's up,
because
man?
you're the only one short enough and curious enough as an animal to perceive what is happening under the door.
No. I'm not curious
No,
enough.
no.
I had my back to the door.
I think we had a conversation about yes and I believe this is a yes and situation.
You know what, GM? You're so right.
Yeah.
You're
yes,
so right.
yeah.
My big boba eyes pop from fear as I am forced to witness whatever's underneath the door. I'm so sorry.
It's the soul of the actual hamster that went, gotta see. What is it? What is it?
Hey guys, I think I see my house from here.
So, Marius, as you look under the door,
Yeah, what's up? Mm-hmm.
you see the door slightly creaks open to the front entrance.
Hey, no, that's not great. Don't like that. I locked that right there. What are you doing?
You heard a click, and you see the door open.
Why the fuck did it open?
You see it looks like almost like a person staggering in.
I don't like that.
And from behind, you see a very large, almost the only way you could describe it because of the fog obscuring it is some sort of end of a very large flail drags and scrapes across the wood board floor of this house that you're hiding in. And this thing is tall. You can't see its face.
Yep,
You see that it has flowing, slightly serrated, pure white robes as it starts to slowly, while barefoot, walk towards the basement door. And you see that it gets on one knee, and you can finally see what you would assume to be its face. And you see that it wears a mask that covers 3/4 of its face. The other quarter is burnt by what seems to be likely acid of some sort. It's grotesque, and its eye is milky white as it kind of hangs out of the socket. And it looks in your direction. And it makes a few kind of gradual wet sounds as it holds the stare with you for quite a few moments, roughly about 30 seconds. As it gets back up on its legs, as it gets off of its knee, and it takes a fist, striking it into the adjacent wall, and you hear a large crashing and crumbling sound as it turns around and starts to walk back out the door. And you see the fog follows it. As the door closes, you hear it relock.
So I didn't want to take away from the very tense RP moment that Marius is currently having. I was so tempted to be like, "Hey man, the main characters are over in the comic."
Don't worry.
That way, buddy.
Don't worry.
You just missed them.
This is written into the comic too.
Just missed him.
I'm sure it is. What actually happens with Marius, the funny out of the way. Marius, blinks once, blinks twice, and in Orcish just goes, I need a beer. I need 3, no 4. Can I have 4? I can't even have 1. He's just kind of like rubbing. He closes his eyes. And he has like his little hands. He's just rubbing his face, like trying to massage, just like very like, that flabby like hamster, like the face skin, just rubbing it, just like. And then, after muttering to himself in Orcish, slowly opens one eye and looks up to like Palm and Cece, who are the other people who went out with him. Hey guys, hey Fangs, question for you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ominous fog dragging specter. Do you know anything about that?
Can I roll my husk lore?
You're more than welcome to. I will.
Yeah, you know.
Although you don't know what you're going to roll, I will disclose the DC.
Mm.
The DC is a 33.
Oh,
So a
jeez.
natural 20, super easily done. I probably
super-
already did it.
Yeah, he already did
All
it.
right.
You know, he
All right,
did it.
all right. Let's
You
see if
you
I
just
nat
got it,
20.
Yeah, you just not 20. Yeah, you got it. You got it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Just
Good job.
It's nat 20.
Hey, fantastic job, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Right.
Locked
Good
in.
team.
3. The DC is higher for you. I lowered the DC if you had a Huskalore.
Yeah, but still not 20 though, right?
No.
Without trained lore, I think even on a success, you'd be like, I've
This-
only heard rumors.
Yes, basically, as you both failed, you've only heard rumors of such a creature, of something that manifests fog, something that only potentially coalesces. The mutation only takes part in very profound and ordained saints of the world.
All
Yeah, I
right.
have no idea what that is. Uh,
You've
you're
heard
taken under
that
the sill.
you've heard that they can manipulate and guide several hordes of husk.
Several? Oh, great heavens!
I'll say in not Orcish, I need a beer.
Hmm.
Tell you what, the second I can, let's get a little keg on my backpack, and you can just open the tap when you need it.
You
It's
know
an
what?
excellent idea.
Sounds like
Nothing
I
like
don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't tell my daughter; she will hit me with a rock.
looks upstairs.
Just like nervously.
Both of the white women are staring at you. Thank you for the raid.
Hey, thank you for the raid.
Oh,
Us
good
Us
heavens!
players can celebrate too.
So now that you have experienced this traumatic thing,
Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
what do you guys do as Marius, when you look underneath the cracks of the doors, you do
There's a couple
see-
pebbles.
Hamsters?
No, it's from the hamster. It certainly is from a hamster.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
You see that the fog has mostly retreated for the most part, but you still hear the clamoring footsteps of hundreds of husk.
Hey, we're gonna stay here for a couple hours, actually.
Yeah, we may have to
Yeah.
be here for a while, and
Yeah,
we'll,
we're
we'll
gonna-
keep it down.
We're gonna be here
You,
for a little while.
me, Rachel, and the dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Marius is then going to clean up the pebbles he made in fear. You know, he's gonna
Fear
clean that
pebbles.
up. The fear pebbles.
Mm.
Because he's not like a normal person who like has to wear pants, so he just kind of cleans up that problem.
Yeah.
You're not gonna smell it over the dead body. It's a hamster. It's not like a cat. It's just
Yeah, we'll take like whatever cloth and stuff we can find down there and like kind of stuff it like under the bottom of the door to help muffle sound, and then we can hopefully be here for a couple hours while waiting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say Marius would check like creep or ask Palm to go creep out, and he will creep like latch on the Palm's back to like see if we can hear a lot of movement like about every hour to
Yeah.
make sure we know whenever it's safe.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
can
every
do that.
hour is like a good
Hey.
a good time frame.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and use the slight fate system here.
What?
I need you to roll me a 50-50 hidden.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe he was too nice to us the first session. Maybe.
Was that like /R1D2 and then call it?
One. Well, that's. I asked Palm to do it.
Yeah.
Well, is that what you do? You
Yeah,
just
/R
roll
Yep.
D2?
space 1D100. Or whatever,
Oh,
1d2 is fine too. Whatever, I mean, a 50-50, as long as it's a 50-50, that's all that matters, right?
Okay.
All right. Fate has decided that your party should be spared from the additional consequence of this creature's actions.
Hey,
As
Thank
big.
you.
Way
as
to
you
go, Palm.
guys hear a crashing sound, you hear that a door is thrown open, although with your big boba eyes, you don't see that it's your door. But what you do hear is something that you didn't notice before. Several screams coming from across the street.
Oh no, bro.
As you hear potentially a group of people become devoured by the husk that are stammering from the back of the fog.
Marius is just staring at a
Um,
wall as he's kind of forced to hear the sound of someone being turned into a pizza party.
Alright, we probably shouldn't stay in places longer than we have to.
Yeah, most likely. You think we should make our escape now? I mean, not to, take advantage of a bad situation, but it's better to take advantage of one than be in one.
Once they've passed, uh, we'll go a different way, I suppose.
Hey, given the situation, Joseph, what's an appropriate DC for our level?
It'd go based off of the DC by level. You're level 2, so it'd be 16.
All right, I'm gonna roll Marius a will save real quick.
Sure. And what would be the potential outcome?
At the familiar sounds, it's a bit hazy. But at hearing the sounds of people being torn apart, Marius briefly has a memory of his last day alive,
He does what?
where, alone, in the depths of one of Zelcaster's silver mines, he was deep in the mines at work. He did not know of the rapid changes that happened when the veiling took place fully. And he just kind of goes a bit stock still and just kind of stands there staring blankly at a wall as he is stunned.
remembers
Yeah,
remembers he was pepperoni.
he remember, he was an extra meat,
Yeah.
meat lovers. And they were just, meat lovers was their favorite pizza, sadly, so
Well,
he didn't
yeah.
last long there.
I guess I'll ask Kimmy. I'll be like, does he do that a lot?
Well, sometimes
Hmm.
he'll be okay.
All right, good. That's more what I was
He
worried
should
about. I'm
be
making sure
okay.
that they're all right. I didn't want to disturb them.
Yeah.
Maybe they were deep in thought.
Eh. It's kind of weird being a hamster.
I can imagine.
Kind of weird being a hamster.
The impulses are very different.
Yeah. Consensus on going now or going later? I guess how clear is it outside? Is it just a couple in that building, or are we still looking at like hordes?
Yeah, you're for the most part you're clear. That you're aware of.
Bomb.
Give it a couple heartbeats and see if any more noise
Do-
happens.
Yeah.
Understood.
Do I get
Gather
any?
the rest of them and prepare to leave.
Do I get any sense of any undead nearby?
Mm,
Since I have my funky discernment.
you mean on your unveiling discernment?
Yeah.
I mean, all that really is for undetected invisible creatures. It doesn't necessarily give you a free check against any creatures that are in the area. Otherwise,
Right. It's just for those within my
yeah,
study,
for
so
sure.
it would be for undead,
Yeah. I mean,
I would
you're
assume.
based off of your current available senses. You don't think
Yeah.
there's anything. If there
Okay.
is one, it's probably staggering somewhere, and you can't really sense it.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it's more kind of like a little hint of a spider sense if there's one nearby.
For sure.
Not so much that I really detect anything as I get the sudden creeps. I will scoop up Marius if he's still staring at a wall.
Yeah, he doesn't really react when you grab him. I
Yeah.
don't really think he'll be cognizant until the screaming stops. And
Yeah.
even then, it'll be a little bit.
I mean, the
Just kind of
screaming
sits in your hand.
subsides after about 60
Yeah.
seconds.
Mm,
They don't like the noise.
mm. I'll kind of I'll let Palm kind of take point on the door and things like that, and we'll proceed
Mhm.
kind of as we have been.
Yeah.
Trying not to think about it too much, trying not to push anybody that isn't as militant as trained for this, I suppose. Like, we're
Mhm.
trying not to push them too hard, but we also don't quite understand what too hard might be. So maybe we're rushing it a little, but I think we would rush it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So with enough given time, I'm assuming you guys would head out.
Head
Yep.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So heading out. Would you guys like to do any investigation in regards to the people, or are you just going to try to tail it right out?
I'm of the opinion of tailing it right out.
Sasha
Yeah.
would potentially mention that. Do we think that they might have had something that could be useful for us?
I doubt there's going to be any Silver Fangs, and Sun's Embrace probably wouldn't have had a. They probably wouldn't have stopped or gotten caught like that. Most likely, it was another team like ourselves, volunteers. But I'm willing to entertain the idea. But I believe that heading out might be the best option. Lingering here too long with fresh bodies as well.
Yeah. This safe house might not be as safe as we might think.
Hmm.
So
Do you want to scratch out Symbol then?
Mm,
probably.
I'll put like an X, or I'll put like one slash through it.
Mhm.
But I won't like completely erase it, but it'll be like, it's maybe compromised.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Uh, next course of action.
Mm.
And
We should get
I'll
out
I'll
of
make a
here.
point of
Yes.
closing the door before we leave,
Yes.
and make sure the trap is armed as well.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah.
Somebody really needs to pay for their YouTube Premium. I was like, oh, I got an ad. Let me mute that. All right. Well, heading forward. You guys sledge on. You're about at this point, between leaving the Mercy Gate and Felicity and making your way through and having this nearly hour detour, you guys have roughly spent about 3.5 hours traveling, but maybe a crumbs of the distance required to reach your goal. One thing you guys do notice is that this portion of the city you're approaching starts to elevate as staircases lead up. Off to the side, you guys, in a far distance, you see that this used to be kind of like an art gathering area. People would come here to paint murals of lovers and different family members together, on the spot for Kesh. And it's just a general nice cultural area for people to enjoy each other's presences and, exist and have a food or drink with one of the local cafe cultures that were available around the scene. Of course, now completely dilapidated. As you look over the crumbling barrier that was put in place to stop people from falling over the 15-foot drop down, you see the same unnatural fog, but it is heading down that 15 feet and to the opposite direction of where you guys are at. You see that through the fog, you catch glimpses of two individuals. You see a flash of light appear. You hear the sounds of what seems to be 3 balls rolling on the ground. And you see a woman, almost vampire-like, ripping through the fog, sliding through what you now to see as the fog slightly disperse as if she's erupting from it. The masked creature, as she covers herself with her cloak hutching down, you see that the bombs that she threw, that you are now assuming are bombs, explode, and you see that a silvery mist protrudes from them, frying about 3 hordes worth of husk. As she pulls back her arm, she draws a revolver, putting a very quick fan of 6 rounds into this creature, and 2 of you see a familiar face. Palm, Cece, you see Draven runs up to the creature and immediately sticks his bolt cleaver into it. As the woman strikes back on this thing as it turns to fight Draven, she strikes into the back of it as it kind of falls to the ground before Draven sticks his bolt cleaver into its face and taking its mask off.
Shit, I wondered where he was.
I think instinctively we would look to hustle to help them. I mean, not putting ourselves in the middle of it, but I mean, we would, or at least I would definitely be like, oh shit, okay, like, I assume I'm gonna assume that's Draven and Captain Vayer, or at least somebody working with Draven.
Never seen this woman before, but they seem to have handled it very, very quickly. And you see that the woman stands up from her battle stance. And immediately, you can't hear it, but you can see like the facial expressions of the two. And she starts what you only assume to be chastising him. And they start to argue.
I don't think that's our business, frankly. I don't.
Honestly,
Actually,
they handled that
No,
perfectly.
this is great. You get to meet Draven.
No. You know what? No. That's a lot of noise. Let's go the opposite way. Yeah.
It was the popping sound that ensued after the 3 bombs rolled across the field was very loud.
Got it. Then yeah, all the husk in this area are most likely going to be going to them. Never mind. We should take this moment while they're distracted and make for the market as quick as we can.
Yes. It's cool to see him in action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, he's
When-
cool.
Damn, he's cool.
Damn, he's cool.
Witnessing the A team pull some shit. All right.
Little they know, Team 1 is just right behind him.
What's funny is canonically C team was created before A team.
That's
Okay,
just
so
how
we are
C-team
Team
For
one.
for lore
Yeah, we are Team
purposes,
one.
I will let you guys know some insider lore during post,
All right.
which I guess Steve
Okay.
has to stay for at least 2 minutes now afterwards. Fuck!
My sleep.
You'll be all right. We'll just end
I'll
2
be all right.
minutes earlier. People are starting
Oh,
to
shit.
now call you guys Z team.
Z-team, that's
no.
fucked up.
We're not
That's fucked
undead.
up. That's fucked up that it's just Starfy. That's fucked up.
No, somebody else said it earlier too.
Oh, fuck. All right. But yeah, I'm like, oh shit, she's probably yelling at him because he set off bombs, and now there's about to be a shit ton of husk.
No,
We
from
should
what you
book it.
saw, she's the one who threw them.
Oh.
Uh,
I mean, either way, common sense knowledge is that loud sound mean husk come that way.
For everyone, for you specifically, Sasha, you actually know this woman. You've met her
Oh.
before as a Black Blood runner. You know her legend, and you kind of see her complexion and her face and her hairstyle, and it's very uncanny to you that you know exactly who she is. You know that is Cassidy Rothmere, the black-blooded magus of the Silver Unders.
Cassidy Rothmere.
Yes. You know that she is the emissary for the rogue overlord that sees over all of the Black Bloods in the catacombs.
Mm.
So, what was her title? What was her function again? She's the overlord.
So Cassidy Rothmere is she's known as the black-blooded magus. And she is essentially the emissary for Felicity, enacting the will of the defective overlord that she serves now, that takes care of all the Black Bloods in the city. Because as you know, the Black Bloods cannot enter Felicity because the warding has not been fixed and tuned well enough to include them into society. And that is why you have job security at the moment.
I like job security. Sasha is going to relay the information and say, I know this woman. She is Cassidy Rothmere.
Mm.
She is a
Oh
emissary.
shit.
You know, fantastic. Can we talk about her not here, please?
Yes.
Yeah, there's probably husks in that direction as we speak. Let's get up. Up looks good.
Up looks good.
Up more.
Okay.
While they're leaving, Sasha's kind of muttering to himself, I really would like to get one of those bombs that she has, though. I think it would be very good if we could make them.
You know, it's actually counterintuitive to her nature. Actually, she's also susceptible to silver sickness, and she uses them to her own detriment. It's very effective, and sometimes too effective. As she, as Black Bloods are, Black Blood, again, for anyone who doesn't know, is a part of the Sanguinate Here curse where an individual inherits all of the negative characteristics of a vampire, but is left with none of the benefits, and must still sustain themselves on blood, but they are looked upon badly by the overlords and are typically not accepted within the enemy's ranks. They are still susceptible to silver, though, and it's kind of jarring to you that she does this. But you do know one small thing about her is she seems to have the uncanny ability from her black-blooded features to control metal.
Mm. Interesting.
Very cool.
So, I heard somebody wanted to climb 15,000 flights of stairs.
Yes.
Yes!
Stairs, up the stairs
Yes!
and away.
Up and away, please. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. So long.
I
Yeah.
guess we're climbing stairs.
You know, I'd be so much more into like interacting with like whimsical NPCs and people that are very interesting if I was not at risk of being turned into a chew toy.
At a moment's notice, I might.
Literally
At a
just like-
moment's notice.
It's like, oh
yes.
man, what was that sound? Oh, there goes my spleen.
You
So-
don't need
there's
that.
There's two really cool people I want to talk to. Oh shit, I can't.
Damn
Damn it.
Oh, I'm dead now. Damn.
Yeah, going over there means
Uh.
dying.
So, with that being said, Robin, or sorry, should I say, as I
Kimmy.
forget your character's name, Kimmy. Kimmy, you, with all this excitement brewing in your head and all of the things that you experienced in the last 3.5 hours, when you get about 3 stairs up from the top, you just stop and stare ahead of you. You're like, I didn't realize we're at the steps of the Cathedral of the Saint Dan la Bloc. The Saint of White. You know that this road.
Yeah.
Sorry. This road, if you were to take it just a 2-minute walk north, would lead you straight to the front doors of the cathedral. A cathedral you probably didn't frequent because most of your life has been this for the most part, or at least most of your cognizant life.
Yeah.
You probably remember it as a kid. Whether or not your father was religious is
Yeah.
up to the hipster.
You know, there's me. Hi, there's me. Hey, man. Religion is weird when your wife reads tarot cards. Yeah,
Oh, well,
you don't-
yeah. I mean,
You know, it's a bit strange.
Yeah.
That was a weird lady. I miss my wife.
Well,
You really got a thing with women and tarot cards. I just want to say that right
I
now.
don't got a thing
You
with
got-
women and tarot
You
cards.
got
That was
woman
you.
issues and
That
mommy
was all me.
issues.
That
Bro's
was all
got the biggest
me.
mommy issues in his life.
Look, man, that was a different
Yeah.
character, and we dealt with it with a 5th rank moonlight raid to the chest. Okay, we're
Yes,
better now.
yes, we
As-
did.
And it's
as-
pretty hugging her to death.
As Tup would say, there is a benefit to seeing the death of a parent.
Yeah, you know. As Kimmy stops, is kind of like looking around. Marius just kind
Sorry,
of grabs her
inside
by the
joke.
face. What's wrong?
What?
Something wrong? What'd you see?
It's the cathedral.
What?
The cathedral.
What?
It's the cathedral.
You know, that's real, honey. Amazing. I'm glad. We need to go. Not there.
But it's the cathedral.
Do you know what else could be in the cathedral? That husk was wearing like a big old white sheet. I don't want to find more like it. Maybe they like churches. I don't know. I'm not waiting to find out.
Okay.
You know, maybe when we got like some more silver fangs that know what they're doing, or these two get. Not to say the others don't, but like they said they're unbloodied.
No, it's too late. I've heard it and I went.
Yeah. As the highest perception of the party, I heard it.
This is very true. If we had more of them, you know, maybe we can sightsee. But I used to be a miner. I mean, sure you have spells, but like you know, it's dangerous out here.
Yeah, but it's the cathedral. It's a holy
Oh.
place.
Okay, will it help us?
As
It
you
might.
say, will help us.
Couldn't hurt. Famous last words.
You hear several shingles fall off the top of the
Oh, no.
cathedral and crash onto the ground. This cathedral is nearly 4 stories tall, by the way, from just what's accessible within it. If you had to count the spires, it'd be at least 6 stories. And you see these shingles shatter into a million pieces as they hit the ground. And you see the
All
cathedral
right,
rise.
somebody's climbing up there.
You see that the cathedral rises from this innate fog, like a corpse of a creature. Its once grand spires are cracked and blackened to its tips, and the stone face is stained by years of soot, rain, and neglect of not being cared for. With very long, dead, black vines clinging to the walls like protruding veins from your arms. You see that tall stained glass windows shatter in places and are boarded up in others, and you catch the glimpse of what seems to be some sort of light spell. You're not quite sure, but it reflects back in a dull manner in a it looks sort of lifeless color. You see something shifts from the top of the roof, although it's hard to make out. At first, the shape crosses between the broken arches of the bell tower, little more than a darker patch of shadow against the fogs. Then, claws scrape against the stone as you hear the scraping slide down very slowly, and a long, hooked silhouette unfolds between the tower's supports, hanging there for a moment, as if taking a methodical, long-winded, and excitable breath as it stares at you. You see 2 red beating eyes, a furry exterior, and 2 wings as this creature holds on to the edge of the bell tower with its large clawed hands. This creature's wingspan nearly 8 feet in length. As it stares down at you with its long, suited nose, its limbs are so long and wiry, and is built with some sort of ghastly elegance. It opens its mouth and lets out a blood-curdling scream and cry as it sees you all, and immediately, with supernatural speed, launches itself in your direction.
Shit.
Oh, well.
This is where...
Pence. Just immediately.
Oh, well.
What is your reaction to this, Marius? Anyone? Sasha?
Oh, I
Battle
yell,
positions.
ready.
I try to
gonna
throw my daughter into an alley.
Okay.
So it's
I throw my daughter down the stairs. Let her
She'll be
tumble
safe
for
at the
3
bottom.
days.
if it's look, man, look. If it's flying really fast, it probably won't be able to turn very quickly into a tight corridor that is an alleyway. So I would rather it turn into ground beef on a cobblestone than, you know.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Jesus
Trey.
Christ.
Thank you, Trey. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you for
Good-
giving
great,
gifted
wow.
subs.
Coiny gifted.
He said
crap.
he said that flavor text made my day. Here you go, bud.
He's like, oh, they're all about to die. Here's some subs. They're about to get ripped in half.
Why?
Fuck, bro, just like, hey, you know what? Something for the road, but you know, like
Hey,
the
let's give this man a hamster dad wants a beer in the chat, please.
Yeah. Well, since everyone's got the emotes now, spam it.
Well, I get. Either way, I'm attempting to defend my daughter from speeding bullet.
From speeding bullet. So as you take a position to just intercept this beating creature, Palm, Sasha, how do you, or Sasha and Cece, How do you guys react to this? What is your first thoughts to your head as this happens?
Do I
Fight or die.
recognize? Do I recognize the
I-
description of this beast to the thing we're supposed to hunt to get our?
I will allow you to make a quick check.
Like-
You have about 6 seconds before this thing collides with your party.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Girl, wait.
I mean, just saying.
Cece, you're not quite sure. Palm,
I'm more focused on getting myself up to the front with Marius.
Palm, you see that although your teammates are distracted, you kind of hesitate in place, as if feared by this thing's existence, and you get the longest and deepest look of your life at this creature, and you say to yourself, "Holy shit, that is a Demotus, a creature born of agony and pure hatred and anger, a creature known to not even drink its foes, and half of its kills they just rip in half for the fun of it.
All right.
And it is
Oh my.
ready to rip one of you in half. As though this is where I'm going to cut the session because I want to cliffhanger everyone in existence. As
You.
as we pick up next week, we will get to the fight with a boss level creature. And maybe if the party
Oh, boy.
survives, they will get to level up.
Oh wow. Okay.
Big if there, big if.
All right. It's just one level 5 flying creature. It's fine.
This is why we can't be the Z team, because we need other letters to work through when this one inevitably dies.
Oh, you're so right.
All right, give me
Guys,
three.
don't worry. I'll
give
I'll
me
just
three-
grapple the flying creature. It's
Give
okay.
me 3 seconds, guys.
Yep.
So again, we appreciate you guys coming out, watching the stream. We're trying to be more consistent with it, keeping it going. We're so glad that you guys are tuning in. I'm super impressed that, I'm having nearly 20 of you every week joining us, and I'm so happy to have a community that's willing to support us and bring us this endeavor. And I can't wait to bring this comic to you guys and all of the different treats and spoilers and Easter eggs that have been thrown into this. Again, this is 6 years of passionate storytelling and making that I have set up, and I'm so glad to be able to tell the tale to more than just 2 people, which is me and my husband opening the live stream. So I really appreciate all of the help that you guys have given. It means a tremendous amount to me. I hope you all have a good night. This will be the end of our session. As stay tuned for next week as we see if any of our players might potentially die to this Grimdark world known as Dusked. Have a good night. We are signing off for today.